And I think that's a huge issue onto itself, is people always making assumptions, and always they need to feel special. So when you say something derogatory, they automatically assume you're talking about them, as if they're so special that I would go out of my way to pick you out of the billions of people in this world to make just so that you feel bad.
Yeah, that would be kind of asinine.
Indeed. And everyone does it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 10 of the Everything About Everything podcast,
10!
Where we, in fact, talk about any and everything.
Yes, any and everything and all things that are funny as hell to us.
And, in fact, if you would like us to talk about anything, go ahead and place in the comments. Whether it's a random topic, an article,
something that you find funny.
I'll talk about assholes for an hour, so if you want to just write assholes. I will assume that you meant a topic and not, that we're assholes. I'll assume.
We should never
because I'm an extremely positive person. Extremely.
Anything else?
Florida's a great place. Hey, how's that lie? Are you agreeing that Florida is not a wonderful place?
What I'm saying
is... wow, you are an asshole.
Well,
make sure you put in parentheses Lamar Elliot Dyer, a.k.a. Darky.
You know what? I do enjoy. Do I want to go anywhere else? No, I love Florida. Okay, and that's no extension of my already big nose.
Mm-hmm. You don't have a car yet, so that's why. As soon as you get one, you're like, well, I'm leaving. Anywhere's better than here.
I say nothing, yet I deny nothing. Yep.
Hauling ass to Compton. A.K.A. Miami. Anyway. So, how's your week?
It's been good so far, I could do without, coming to class early in the morning just to do something I could have done it later on today. Or
are you implying, sir, that the 2 hours spent inside of a classroom with no lecture, online instructions, and this was pretty basic. It's pretty much it. Are you saying that was a waste of time? Because if you are saying that, sir, you are mighty negative. This is a positive podcast. We only talk positivity. Only positivity.
Only positivity.
Like that beautiful angel R. Kelly.
There you go again. Oh, Lord.
That chocolate wonder.
Or the genius of Soulja Boy, huh? Just the epitome of...
He is indeed a treasure. A national treasure, in fact.
How, Sway?
Well, I heard he sells Tootsie Rolls on the side. Tootsie Rolls in his own likeness.
What does he call it? You chocolate? What the hell?
Yule.
Yo, I got that Yule Tootsie Roll. Be a soldier.
If you ever seen his website, you wouldn't be surprised if he did sell that shit. That man legit had items that he bought for $15 on Amazon and then resold it for $30. Legit. Not joking. This is factual information. There are YouTube channels that are, in fact, thriving because they find these items, purchase them, and then review them. Hilarious.
Yes, incredibly.
I know. America.
Fuck yeah.
So, one thing I did want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why people are under the false pretense that they are, in fact, way more important than they really are. And I'm sure you're asking, what do you mean by this? Well, I mean, when a company such as Google, Apple, every website on the internet ask you for your information and then sell said information to third-party companies in order for them to create an algorithm of such so they can sell you more stuff. I'm trying to figure out, why the fuck do you care?
For people, I would say like me, I would say we want to at least have the choice of if we want to be sold to or not. You know, it's all about choice. Like, do you want to get bombarded by, 50 million ads, even though we get bombarded by so-called ads every day? If you pick up your phone, you get...
Now, sir, are you implying that if I did not provide such information, I would not get ads?
No, you still get it.
Oh.
You still, let's call a spade a spade. Yes, you will still get them.
So by providing my information, I might actually get an ad that would be relevant to me.
There's supposedly,
right?
Yeah, supposedly.
Is that not better than a one-on dick cream?
Excuse me, I'm sorry, what?
Genital cream? Is that better? Imagine if you open up your Instagram and you got a, feed of, hey, would you like to buy some herpy cream? Would you like that? Would that be helpful to you?
Hell no.
Would you enjoy the sight of genital herpes as you were scrolling through? Oh, look, ass, herpes. Well, fuck. If only I had given them my information. Now, I am not saying at all that you should trust said companies. But I believe that the people that are bitching about this are the same people that already have their life on the internet. If you have your life on the internet, then I don't know what I don't like what did you in fact expect? Did you expect it to be safeguarded, locked, and the key thrown away, even though it's all on public?
No, that's why there's always a difference between, freedom and security, and why they're never why they're never of the same ilk, so to speak. You talk about, yes, we're in a free economy, capitalism forever type of feel. But unfortunately, you got to take the good with the bad. I mean, seriously, like, you cannot have it both ways. Like,
and let's think about this. How often do you use Google, sir?
Every day. Literally every day.
Is this service cost any money?
No. Well, I mean, if you want to split hairs I
really don't have many to give.
Okay, so we're not splitting hairs, but I would say for the payment of internet service, so it no matter if you get a cell phone or no matter if you get the normal internet for your home, yes, people will use Google. But what if I use Safari? Same difference. Just saying.
Well, what do you mean? If you use Safari, you use Google. It's still the default homepage.
Oh,
or you can still make it your default homepage.
Okay, so again,
because I mean, what other search engine do you really fucking use? Let's be real. Google is like search engine. You don't that search engine. No, you Google it. It's you Google it. Even if
because back in the day, like
even if you were using Ask Jeeves, you would say let Google it. You Google it.
Yeah, true.
That's not what. No, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean. So, I use Google services such as their docs, their slides, their free cloud storage. Google Photos. I use all of these. I don't pay any money, so I don't give a fuck. They're providing me a service, and in turn, I'm giving them data that goes with the other millions of people that they have so they can make these algorithms to make my life easier. Now, could that be used for evil? Sure. Sure it can in the wrong hands. But that's why you don't give everybody your information. You just if you're cautious with what information you put on the internet, then you have nothing to worry about. But if you're a dumbass, yeah, I guess you have something to worry about. But if your credit score is below a 600, no one wants your shit. I promise. I promise. No one wants to be you.
Yeah, and
hey. I'm not calling no one out, but me, yeah, that I fall into that category. I ain't worried about shit.
Look,
ain't nobody want to be me.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna type and say, look, you still my identity. You just be practicing, homie, because
look. Shit, I leave my door unlocked. Man, no one's stealing my goddamn car. My shit's fucked up. If you steal my car, good. I got insurance on it. I can get another one. Thank God. It's about time. I've been trying to get rid of that motherfucker. And thanks to you, I get more than it's worth. But no, seriously, there are some people out there that are so concerned about this. Like, oh, they're stealing our data. Who the fuck are you? Are you Brad Pitt? I don't think you're Brad Pitt. Do you make six figures? I don't think you make six figures. No one. You are literally a piece of the puzzle. They can't get shit from just you. They need everybody else's too in order to compare and contrast. Even if they compare it to, no, they're not building their algorithm just on you. They're not. They're not. They need everyone's information. Your information is worth nothing. 1,000 people information, that's worth some cash. But just you? No one's just buying your information. That's why when there's hacks, they take millions of fucking of profiles and emails and all that. Millions, not just, let me get this one guy's shit, because he's so important. He's just so important. He's just, working his 9 to 5, you know, that guy at Walmart that greets everybody. Oh, he's nice. Let's take his information. I want to be him. No. Nothing against people that work at Walmart. Do what you got to do, but no. Your information isn't fucking gold. You can't do shit with it. I got your email address, your name, your birthday, and the fake income that you created.
Now, the only time it's really, really detrimental is if you put your social security.
Yeah, social.
But and I don't think anybody's stupid enough to put their.
No, yes they are. Yes they are. No, yes they are. I guarantee you I could find some shit, somebody in Florida doing that. Guarantee you. Guarantee. It'd be a quick search. It'd be the first thing. Florida man puts his social security number on Facebook because he thought it was private. Needless to say, his best friend took it and bought a car.
Hey, look, he better have some A1 rating on that.
Yo, everyone's worried about Google, Apple, and all that. Worry about your best friend. The people closest to you, the ones who will fuck you over, it ain't gonna be Google or Apple. I mean, what the only issues that Google or Apple have had like recently, as far as like leaks of information and it really affecting people's lives, is the fucking when someone hacked iCloud and got all the news from the celebrities. Those are people that, have to worry about that shit.
Yeah, true.
No one wants your fucking nudes. Alright? No one wants your dick pics. There are a million of them on the internet. I promise. If you could go to your average girl like, hey, how many dick pics do you receive? And
I wouldn't say that's a normal conversation.
That's not a normal conversation, but it's a normal occurrence. If she is attractive enough, she's received many dick pics. A plethora of dick pics. She could build the fucking wall with the dick pics.
Just a wall of peckers, huh?
Just a wall of dicks. Alright? Larger than fucking Kim Kardashian's closet, alright? And by closet, I mean her...
We know your play.
The laundry list of dicks she climbed does not compare to the number of dick pics received. Did not touch all the dicks, but I've seen a lot of them.
They see more dicks than a porn star, huh?
You ever seen that meme with the fucking little white girl and the black dudes around? It's just scary.
Oh my god!
It's like suddenly it get dark in here.
What the fuck? Man! Hold up! It's funny that you say that. Somebody sent me something on Facebook, and it was this Caucasian girl and a black dude's back, and they were playing Crossroads. See you at the crossroads.
Oh my god!
I died. I was like, this was hilarious. I was like, man, I gotta have.
Don't worry about
I have to find that. I gotta show you that shit later. Just remind me to show that shit to you.
That's some crazy shit.
I rolled.
I rolled.
I was like, my cheek. I got big cheeks, so you know what I'm saying. Facial cheeks. Just want to make sure.
I was not assuming the other cheeks until you said something.
I just had to.
You ruined my day with that image. God damn. No. You motherfucker. I am blind.
I just got, sometimes I have to see, thanks to certain individuals, I actually have to, I double speak to the sense where I'm like, okay, I say
now,
something.
Now, if you say certain individuals, can you really say certain individuals as more than one person?
Well, certain individuals, I think individuals, the S means plural, so obviously more than one.
I suppose, but that just sounds like an oxymoron, doesn't it?
Certain individuals?
Because an individual, No,
but certain means select. Like, I'm talking about select few.
Still more than one.
True.
The individual just sounds like one, don't it?
No, individual sounds one.
Well, that's like saying groups. Or not. No, that's not how I was saying it. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it just doesn't sound... I use it. I do. It just sounds weird.
Yes, our language is quite unique.
Oh, we have the dumbest language by far. Because everything's at just double fucking meaning. And at least in every other language, like what you say is what the fuck you mean. There's no beating around the bush. Can you imagine breaking up with somebody in another culture? It's so fucking blunt and brutal. There's no...
I don't want you no more.
Get down. Yeah, I was watching this documentary about how in Japan there's an epidemic as far as like people having sex. Like their population is dropping because less people are having sex with each other. I mean, that's happening here with all this other, like we're having sex less, but like I think Japan's like way ahead of the curve as they usually are
on everything.
Yeah, and like they're just, and they're so like how do you say, like they're not very open with anything. They like sexually. It's so crazy that like they like it seems like everything is sexualized, but just no one talks about it. It's just there. It's like everyone stares like.
Oh, it's kind of like see but don't see. Like,
yeah, 100%.
See, hold on. See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil.
I don't. It's a very interesting culture, but I found it fascinating when I found out that their population is literally dropping because, and they need it because they this is a small area, so they don't have it. They're already overpopulated as it is, but it's very interesting. Kind of makes me want to go to Japan again.
True. That would be. That's why I need to get.
I'm not afraid to show affection. I'll give you affection.
Hey, look, maybe we should do that one day. Just we both get our pass. Well, I need to get my passport. You probably already have yours.
I can't do that now. It's too late. I can't do it. Can't do it now. It's too late.
I can go. I
know you can go.
I would go. You know what? I would even do a podcast from there. I would actually, do what we did when you had your your gaming podcast, where I just come and be like, hey, yo.
You know what's sad about like the game podcast? Like that shit died just because people just stopped, Mm-hmm. And I felt like there wasn't enough opinions to go around. Right. There was too many people that were not so many people. There was like one or two that were just so like single, like just one track mind. Mm-hmm. It's not cool. Right. You can't really do nothing with it. That's a problem with podcasts and with you got to find someone who's open minded, and at the same time, when a gaming podcast, someone who plays fucking games. We had someone who literally, he just plays 2 games and doesn't want to try anything else. Because, there's fucking so many microtransactions in that one. And then, it's not a full game. And I go, what the Not all of them. You gotta play something. True. You can't just play this one thing. It's irritating. It's irritating.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to play. I am playing Fortnite, but the only reason why I am playing Fortnite is because I don't have another system.
This is my problem with Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen. Fortnite is the devil. Alright? Just play.
How's it the devil, Sway? How, Sway?
It's the fucking devil. Like, I don't say I hate a lot of things. And mean it. Key word. But I hate Fortnite, dude. It's so fucking dumb. It's so fucking dumb.
I'm sorry.
I don't like.
I triggered you.
I don't like the shooting mechanics. I don't like the building mechanics. I hate the fact that I remember playing, and I had someone on my sides. Me and my buddy were playing. I started shooting, and they built a wall. It's like, what the fuck? That's annoying. Then on top of that, people are under the assumption that Fortnite is a competitive game. It's not. See, a competitive game requires
strategy.
No. Equality. Everyone has to be the same.
Well, I mean,
No. What I'm saying, like, everyone has to be on the same playing field. I don't mean skill. I don't mean none of that shit. I mean, like, what you got, I have, and it's a test of skill and precision, right?
Yeah, because in Call of Duty, you're right. You can.
Well, Call of Duty's not even fucking competitive anymore. And the reason behind that is because the way they implement the way they implement Call of Duty is they make it so that it's accessible to anybody, and you may not win all the time, but you get lucky enough to where you'll keep coming back.
Yeah. Okay.
And they implement certain things like spawning and how the different weapons work, and then kill streaks on top of that. How they made it to where you don't even have to get kills to earn kill streaks now. Yes. You can,
I know my face. How, Sway?
because you can. You know how, like, let's say you get 3 kills and you die, right?
Mm-hmm.
It starts over, right? Well,
that makes sense.
Yeah, not anymore. Then now you have a perk where it just goes. So you remember when, like, in Modern Warfare, you was trying real hard to get them 7 kills so you can get the helicopter.
Yeah.
Imagine if you didn't have to get 7 kills and you just 7 kills period and you got a helicopter.
Yeah, that's
not very competitive, huh?
Nah, that's broken.
Kind of just holding hands too, right? Yeah, and not only that, but like the games as of recently have just eliminated leaderboards at launch. Those are included later. They put those in later. And it's like leaderboards.
Afterthought, maybe?
Yeah. Is this competitive? Then on top of that, assists are now kills. They're not assists anymore. They're kills. You helped. Here's a participation trophy.
Because I would be pissed on that one because, like, I know, like, and I talk about Fortnite because the only reason why I played is because I have a friend, and that's it's a cross-platform.
I gotta kill my dog. Hold on.
But anyway.
Choke her to death.
But anyway, to make a long story short, in that game, a person can, light that individual up, like, pow, 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 pow. Bring their health from here to here, or maybe just right here, and then some lucky individual comes around and then pops them like twice, and now they get the kill. That will annoy me. I mean, I was like, literally, I get ticked off in those type of situations where a person just piggybacks off of my kill.
You can do that now. You just gotta get a shot. Let's say he has 100 damage. You do 1 damage. And you do 99. I still got a kill. Bitch.
I'd be mad as hell.
Check out my KD.
I'd be mad as hell.
They don't even call it a KD anymore. Yeah, it's some other shit now. It's so fucking casual now. It's like, what the fuck? Like, yes. There are some people that are really good and can get past that hurdle. Those are like the 1%ers. Everyone else is just
in the mix,
running around, man. It's so fucking stupid. Whereas games like Rainbow Six, Counter Strike, I'm trying to think of other competitive games. I really Overwatch is a competitive game. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, it actually has its own sport.
But it's like
an e-sport.
Yeah. It's hard to make a competitive game when there's chance. And in a battle royale game, there's always chance. Where you land, like what weapons you find, all that shit is chance. You can't have chance in a competitive game, or have at least yes, there's a chance of anything in any competitive environment, whether you're playing basketball, football, whatever. There is always chance. But that can't be the emphasis of it,
because in those situations you have teams that have skills, and it's just how they work together in those type of games. Like no matter if it's basketball, baseball, football, it's hell, even wrestling. There's a degree of skill.
Yeah. So
I mean, I can understand where you're coming from as far as that's concerned. So yeah.
You know what's crazy? You were aware of all the riffraff and rigmarole with the Star Wars license and EA?
Yeah.
You remember the issues they were having?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've had the license now for almost over 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
They come out with 2 games.
And they weren't even all that great from what I saw.
2 games. And
That was Battlefront and
Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
And they've had, I think, three games that we know of that were canceled. One recently just got canceled. It's like, what the fuck? Like, Star Wars is the easiest thing you did, like the easiest IP to make a game for. The easiest.
I guess.
There's so much lore, backstory, there's so much shit. So much.
No,
you could make something as complicated as a fucking
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, or you can make something as simple as pod racing. Not hard.
Right.
Not hard.
Or my personal favorite Star Wars game, I don't care what anybody damn says, Bounty Hunter was the shit.
Never played it.
That is one. If you had to pick a Star Wars game that I like, it's that one for the simple fact is and I'm sorry I made this into a game podcast, but we talk about any and everything, so I'm within my realm. With that one is you play as Jango Fett, Boba's father, and you see why he became. I'm not sure how far.
The bounty hunter.
No, you see why he was picked to be cloned after.
Oh, okay.
So, if anything, if you were a Star Wars head like me, it makes you understand that.
It gives you the lore. Yeah. You get the backstory. Exactly. I got you. Yeah.
And I enjoyed that.
There's so much backstory. Like, there's so much stuff they could do with it. It's crazy. It's crazy that there isn't.
Bring back some more Knights of the Old Republic. That was awesome.
The creators of that are making Anthem.
What?
Yeah, they're making Anthem. BioWare, they're making Anthem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool shit.
Yeah.
And if I had to pick my favorite Star Wars Battlefront game, it's probably Part 2 on PS2. Was excellent.
That's everybody's right now. I think they opened up the servers again. You can play it on PC now.
Oh, for real? Nice. Because I enjoyed that. That was fun.
I tried to remember it was for that tournament thing. I think it did not age well.
No,
it did not. Nah. I ain't I ain't touching that. I'm good. There's some games that just this is too old.
Because it was a throwback for me.
No. Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
It was good for the time. I'm not saying it wasn't good for the time. It is, but just the time is not now. The time was then.
Right.
We have moved forward. We have God of War. We have Doom. The new Doom. Not the old Doom.
That's true.
They have great.
I haven't even played that. Was that a good game?
The new Doom? Yeah, buy the new Doom. It's like $10, I think, right now. It's cheap as hell now. Yeah, buy Doom. Doom is worth it.
Okay.
I think you should be able to get it from GameStop. Which, by the way, GameStop.
GameStop.
They tried to sell themselves recently.
What?
Yeah, they tried to sell the whole thing. They tried it for a couple months. They gave up. No one wants to buy GameStop. Which I don't blame them. That is because it's the business model cannot stand now. Where all of your profits are being made from used games. That's where all their profits is coming from. Uh-huh. Used games, their subscription, their $15, get 10%, blah, blah, blah. That and reserves, but that goes towards the game, so I don't even know how much really. So used sales and their Power Up Rewards card. That's where their money comes from. You're not sustaining that now. Because it's we're at a point where a majority of game sales are coming from digital now.
Right.
And no one's gonna trade anything in. Right. So if no one's buying new, there is no used. And I, for one, I don't know, I don't miss it. I can see the negatives to it because having a digital copy is technically not yours. And then for collectors' purposes, collectible purposes, I get you as well. But at the same time, it's just easier. I ain't got to worry about a disc. True. When's the last time you had to worry about a disc? With anything other than video games?
I would say Blu-ray.
Yeah, but how many Blu-rays you buying? These Blu-rays are expensive.
That is so true.
A brand new Blu-ray is $20 base. And then if you want the Ultra HDR Blu-ray, it's $30.
That's true.
Fuck you. Nah. I'll wait for it to hit Netflix. Eat a dick.
True. I mean, with technology is, phasing out a lot of things.
Yep.
And
especially music, dude. No. Yo, when was the last time you bought an MP3, sir?
Man,
dude.
Boy.
When was the last time you bought a CD?
Dang, I don't need. You know what? Don't worry.
Remember ripping CDs?
Yes.
Oh, I kind of miss that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of do.
Yeah, because what was cool about it is you make your own playlist on your disc, and you can flip it you can flip it, reverse it, and
I remember doing that on like my fucking cheap ass HP laptop, and when I would do that thing, them fans would ramp up, just burning the oh my god, sound worse than a fucking PS4. Oh my god, shit was wild, blew my fucking mind.
Yep, I remember that too.
You used to have custom playlists because you had a CD player and I didn't have an aux cable yet.
Right, man. I remember. I remember recording tapes. That's how old I am. Like, where you actually had the little tape and you had to make sure everything in the damn house was quiet because you didn't want to pick up other shit. And you had this whole collection of tapes, and you pull it out. And I remember Walkmans, and I know this is.
You ever like illegally download a song, and it's a rip from a tape to digital, and it has some like background shit on it.
That has only happened once that I remember.
Had some random shit in the background. I remember illegally downloading a song, and it was a long time ago. Now I got it. I pay for Apple Music now, so
yeah, so do I. So yeah.
But I remember.
And then they don't have everything too, because there's some certain things.
Most of it though. There's
some stuff I wanted. Now, I gotta say is very far in between. But there's like certain stuff I couldn't get with Apple Music, or if I used the name that tune and they couldn't tell me.
Oh, with Apple?
Yes.
Oh, I don't use Apple for that. I use
Shazam.
If I do use it, but I'm so disconnected from music right now. It's not even funny. I'm like tunnel vision in my music. The last album or last piece of music that I got was Eminem's new album, and that's because that just transcended beyond like everything. Like you couldn't look anywhere and not see that shit. So of course I found it. But other than that, I've just been like, yeah, I'm not really. I'll stick to what I got. There's like onesies and twosies that occasionally I run by, but most of them are stuff that I already knew that I listened to. I didn't have let me add that to my shit.
Right. True.
Like most of my music is like my music, like illegally downloaded from 20 years ago. 20 how long ago? 10? Nope. Yeah, about 10, 11 years ago.
Okay, makes sense.
I got a majority of my playlist. I remember when before you put all that stuff on your phone, I had it on my PSP.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That
PSP.
No, I'm gonna be real. That's one. If I was to say a game system that stood the test of time, I would say Nintendo has that on lock. Because starting from the original Game Boy to now the Switch, it has transcended as far as handheld gameplay. Next to I would say mobile devices now.
That's the issue though. That's the issue, and that's where Nintendo's gonna lose that battle. They're not gonna beat cell phones because you will forego a $350 handheld to spend $800 on that new cell phone.
That is so true.
Yeah.
So true.
You can game on it? Fuck it.
But my only issue to that is you won't get the quality from that cell phone to...
Oh, Nick, have you seen cell phone games recently?
No, not like
they look just like the damn Switch, dog. You know the Switch's processor ain't that powerful. It's not. It really ain't. The graphics aren't crazy. I'm really not.
Okay.
I worry about the Switch because as like when they may have come out recently, but the technology within it, as far as the graphics card running it, is old as shit.
True.
So when the next generation comes up, there's gonna be a lot of games that ain't gonna be able to run on that bitch. Cause and it's like now, it's portable, but there's some consequences to that. You got portable, you ain't running fucking Crisis.
Well, I would say, you know what would probably be a smart move on, like, say, a game systems part, and this might be way out in left field. If they start buying cell phone companies, like the manufacturers for certain, like, say for example, say Nintendo has this bright idea to buy, I don't know, let's see, Nintendo, Japanese, say Kyocera phone. I know people don't even have Kyoceras here, but
Why would they do that though?
what, because, you know, to even compete with actually having, you know, a cell phone, they could actually put their games on it and still have.
Why would they just put their games on an app store? Wouldn't that save them a fuck ton of money?
I probably would too.
Yeah, like they're doing now.
True.
Like it'd just be way cheaper to just put it on what's already out. You trying to get into a cell phone market right now? You ain't getting nowhere. It's established. It's like trying to come up with a new OS. There's iOS and Android. Microsoft tried, and guess what? No one gave a fuck. The Windows, like, I actually had a Windows phone. They're not bad. They were actually pretty good, but it came in at a time where you couldn't justify it. Like when Android came out, it came out after iOS, right?
All right.
You could justify it because it was on par enough with Apple. Apple was still in its infancy, so it didn't have like all the features that it has right now. So you could justify using that because Apple, you know, was slightly better. No, it was better, but in terms of features, like it was, you know, it was a step above. A step. So it was like right here. So Android, iOS in the beginning. Right? They've evened that out. And some people will say that the Android is better, but that's all opinion based and what you like. But when both of these systems are like, you know, in their prime, they got, you know, they got it down. That everything is, you know, App Store is flourishing, all that shit, and then you bring in a new OS. And it's having all the issues from when the other two OSs started. Why would you jump on that?
Yeah, true.
It's like taking a step backwards.
Okay,
And so like that, you know, it was a valiant effort. I thought it was for what it was good. It worked well for the most part. If it just had app support, if it had more app support, it would have survived. But it had no app support. And there's some apps that had on there were garbage. They tried though. They fucking tried. No es bueno. No more Windows phones.
Damn.
And they were gonna make it to where, like, your Windows phone was also you could plug it into a monitor and use as a full-fledged Windows 10 computer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that would have been cool. It would have been cool if that would have came into fruition, but it is what it is. I don't think I ever would have used it, but it's cool.
Yeah, sure.
It's cool for what it is.
So kind of like what you can do with your phone with your Macs.
No.
Oh.
Like you wouldn't need the Mac. You would need that and a cable to plug into a monitor.
Oh, okay.
And then you could get a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard and just so it would look like this.
Oh, wow.
It would look just like this, except it was your phone plugged into a monitor.
Okay.
It would be like a full-fledged Windows 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Especially if you're on the go. You know, you only imagine you're on the go. You didn't have to bring your laptop.
Mm-hmm.
You just do it all on your phone. That'd been a cool idea. Didn't happen. Will it happen? I don't know, because I don't see the convenience in having to have to carry around a monitor now. Then,
right?
Like, why?
Nah, that would not be. No.
No, there's no point in that.
Yeah.
And your phone's like as powerful as it is, it's still not that powerful. You ain't doing fucking video editing on the bitch.
True.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, anyway, we're gonna end it right there.
All right.
All right. Thank you. And white power. Yeah. Represent. I prefer not to think before. Oh, yeah, that's true.
That is so you in a nutshell, bro.
It pretty much is. It pretty much is. Thank you all for listening and or watching. We definitely appreciate it. We will be back next week with episode 11.
Yeah. I'm Lamar Dyer. Lamar Elliott Dyer.
Yeah. I'm
and signing off. Deuces.
a black man trolling.